What's going on, YouTube James, and welcome back to James Talks Movies, where today we are going to be doing a review for the newest Michael Gracie movie, who previously directed The Greatest Showman, Better Man. And this is a kind of a biography, musical movie about the rise and the fall and the resurgence of music, UK famous music artist Robbie Williams. This movie stars Robbie Williams playing himself, Rachel Bano, I think is her name, Kate Mulvey, and Steve Pemberton, among many others, star in this film. And like I said, it is about Robbie Williams. But there is a catch to this film. It's it's a musical, so they tell his story through his songs and kind of tell the narrative through some of his songs at times, and which is pretty creative. But this movie also portrays Robbie Williams as a CGI monkey, a CGI chimpanzee, to be specific. So it's a movie that is kind of going for the more metaphorical approach, and like talking about how Robbie Williams sees himself and kind of showing how he sees himself, other than just showing an actor or Robbie Williams himself just look like himself. And so it's a movie that I was really interested to see, not because I knew anything about Robbie Williams. I didn't, so I was excited to learn a little bit more about him. But the main reason was because he was being portrayed as a chimpanzee in the film, and this film was directed by Michael Gracie. And I have some thoughts about The Greatest Showman. I don't think it's one of the best movies, like lots of people are saying, but the cinematography and the directing in that film, you can definitely tell is up to par, and it is high-level class stuff. And so I was excited to see what he would do with this film. But the question remains, does this film have you scratching your head like a chimpanzee, or is this one of the movies that should be like a hidden gem of the year, and one that I'm definitely gonna keep re-watching, and had me really interested after the credits rolled to continue listening to Robbie Williams. Let's see. Okay, so, yeah, Better Man. I'm just going to get right into what my main thoughts on the movie, because I have to make a pact. I have to make my point. I have to fight for the freedom of this movie. You guys, this movie is only making around $1 billion in the movie theater, and this movie had like $110 million budget, so no one is seeing the film, which is really weird, because lots of critics and people I've been noticing recently have been saying stuff like, kind of complaining that all they're getting is sequels and remakes that aren't really creative and don't really add anything new or add stupid changes, they think, and kind of complaining that they don't get original movies nowadays. I know that this film on the surface, its story is nothing new as well. We've seen movie biopics like this. Actually, one of my main criticisms of the film is, yes, at times you do get to see a little bit drama with girlfriends and father-son relationships that are strained and just generic biopic stuff that kind of holds the movie back from being at least like a 5 out of 5 film, and stuff like that. But it doesn't really matter if the subject matter is kind of formulaic. It all matters on the execution. And the execution of this film is really original. It's super original. Like I said, you have Robbie Williams being a chimpanzee monkey. But that is not the only thing that makes it original. What makes it original is just how well it's visualized. This movie has really good visual storytelling. It shows the inner struggle of a man trying to reconcile with himself and become a better person even after the fame hits you. It's a movie about, even though you have the fame, the way that you keep moving forward and keeping that fame coming is you yourself being a really good person. And so you get to see him reconcile with his thoughts about just struggling to know that he's different and kind of has a different energy and style than everyone else, and realizing that he is enough, and that he has a lot of value to bring. And that whole aspect of mental health kind of stuff in here is visualized beautiful. You have kind of Robbie Williams as the chimpanzee, but you also have he gets visions throughout the film of just past versions of himself, kind of younger versions of himself, or like evil spirited looking versions of himself that kind of taunt him and kind of make him freeze up and realize, think at least that he's not worth anything and that he should quit what he's doing. And that emotional aspect of the film I really enjoyed. Not lots of movies get me emotional nowadays. Only one every few months or years, I would say, or whatever. But this movie definitely had a emotional impact on me. I thought was all beautifully done. Now, also the cinematography and the choreography of this film is super duper good. And again, we don't get to see a lot of this kind of stuff anymore. This style, this high class level stuff where we get to see really hard work actually get put into the film. We have one of the scenes in the movie, one of the fun standout scenes in the movie is when Robbie Williams is singing his song, Dance DJ, I think it's called, and you have him, with his boy band that he had when he was a teenager, and he's dancing to the song with them, out on the street, and you have like a big, bombastic, big musical number of the song, and it's a song that I think is, very catchy, very high energy, and the, cinematography and the way it's filmed definitely also matches that energy you have just in this musical number and many of the other ones. It uses just the props and the settings to use it to visualize the story, and just make it a really fun experience or a very emotional experience if that's needed. I think that the acting all around is very good. Even from Robbie Williams, he actually does a really good job. Albeit he's playing himself, but I feel like it would be kind of difficult to kind of recreate those emotions that he had accurately, and even though he had them, because it's just he has never been an actor before, so just trying to recreate those emotions, I feel like would be one, hard on him for sure, but also just acting wise, just because it's not actually happening, it wouldn't be anything that would be that easy for him. But he does a really good job. Lots of the other cast does a really good job. And yeah, like I said before, there's a lot of like story beats that we've seen in biopic films before that I feel like have been done better in other movies, music biopic movies, but I don't think it's done badly, and when there's payoff to lots of the relationships that Robbie Williams has in the movie, it is pretty satisfying. Especially the relationships that he has with his grandmother, which made me one of the things that made me tear up in the film, and his relationship with his father. Lots of those storylines are very well finished, and definitely makes sense at the end of the day. Yeah, so overall, I don't have anything else to say about the movie other than please go see Better Man. Not lots of movies talk about mental health, and kind of learning how to become a better version of yourself, no matter the circumstances. And so yeah, I think that's a beautiful message, and the quality and the high energy dance sequences, and the songs himself. He's a really good songwriter, and I think it should be something that is recognized, because Americans at least don't know a lot about him, because he's really famous in the UK, like I said. So yeah, anyways guys, I definitely recommend Better Man. What do you guys think of Better Man? Did you watch it? Did you not watch it? let me know all your thoughts in the comment section down below. Also in the comments, if you have any movie suggestions for me, let me know them in the comment section down below as well. I would love to hear some movie suggestions that you guys have, so then maybe I can check them out and tell you my opinion if a movie is worth watching or not. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that notification button after you subscribe so you can be notified every time I upload a new video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.